Now, when it comes to having kids, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've really been like a one or none kind of person about it recently. I'm 29, and these are real questions that I have to ask myself in my life. Basically, I came to the logical conclusion that if I had as much as my parents did when they was my age, then I would consider having a kid. You feel me? Now, let's just put it in perspective. My parents was in their early 30s. They were just moving into a brand new 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom house in Southern California. And mind you, my parents was not rich. You know what I'm saying, man? My parents was immigrants, bro. They was poor. So they really had to work their way into a better life for themselves. And I have major respect for that. Of course, I have major respect for anybody that's had to go through that, because that is a lot of adversity that I've never been through, like having to learn English and all that type of stuff for them when I was basically just born here. And I was born speaking English. I actually look back at it, and my quality of life is worse than my parents though when they was 29. And again, man, like, it's not to take away from what they did or anything like that, but just to simply put it, back then life was just much more affordable. And like I said, man, my parents were not rich. My dad was a machinist and my mom worked for USPS, you feel me? And it was just average, middle class, hardworking Americans, but they were able to afford a 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom house in the suburbs in SoCal. They had like 2 cars. They was able to put a bunch of food on the table. Like, my mom used to tell me about how affordable groceries used to be. Like, she used to tell me about how you can just fill up a grocery cart full of quality food for like $50 too easily. Like, way too easily. And just food has just gotten so crazy expensive over the years. We all, in a way, have been feeling it as far as middle class goes. It's just, I truly believe that different generations feel it like in different ways. But I would argue and say the cost of living back then compared to now, our parents was able to make more financial mistakes and bounce back from them. And nowadays, I believe that we as millennials and Gen Zers, zillennials, whatever you want to call them, bro, we can't even afford to make as many mistakes as our parents and our grandparents did, because it just is harder to bounce back from them. We have to be more like methodical with our moves, you feel me? And we gotta try to make more than they ever had. We basically gotta try to make hella calculated, smart decisions with the bread that we take in, but also try and take the least amount of L's. And I know that this is not what everybody wants to hear, man, but I'm just giving my 100% brutal, honest opinion about these subjects. And I talk about these type of topics because, I'm passionate about it. And if you watching this and it seems hard right now, just know that you are not alone. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to stick together. And that's why I'm going to try to end with a positive note, is that we got to stick together, and it's important that we try and support each other. You feel me? Because during these times, like, they want us to be against each other. And if you already know who they is. I appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Yee!